Hello everybody, we're coming back with one of our walking around the Tree of Life. We've probably done parts of this part before because we've done a lot of the parts before, but at the same time it's always good to walk around the Tree of Life and check everything out. So let's start off by pointing out two that are often overlooked unless you're from this angle. If we're right over here, we've got two different manatees that are over that way. One of my favorite things was I've always looked at those manatees, I've always loved them. And then one day Joe Rohde, who was the head Imagineer for all of Disney's Animal Kingdom, posted on his Instagram a few years ago. He's like, oh, I just noticed there's manatees here. And I was like, haha, I beat you, Joe. So we're gonna continue going down the trail this way. Now, if you've never been down here before, this is the pathway for It's Tough to Be a Bug. So that's the queue right down there. You can kind of see some people down there. And we've done a little bit of It's Tough to Be a Bug queue. We got more to go. Over here we got a massive possum. So this is one of my favorite sections of the entire Tree of Life. We've talked a little bit in the past about the bear. You can kind of see it right here. But it's very tough to see. The best place to see it is actually down the path here, but all this shrubbery is growing up throughout the years. Over here we got a rhino. Got an eagle. Got a squirrel. I think it's a squirrel. I'm assuming it's a squirrel. And then a kangaroo. We're looking up at the top here. We've got a lion that's coming out right here. We got this massive spider. Is that a black widow? I think it's a black widow. I'm not a bug expert at all. Over here we got this massive turtle as well. Or is it a tortoise? I don't know. I'm not a reptile expert either. We got the really big eagle right here. Kind of tough to see on the camera there. And we got the dolphin. There's the eagle. Here's the bottom of the dolphin. Got the monkey right here. There's an alligator coming out. The backside of water. Yeah. O2H. 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 Here again, we got another turtle. Or again, the tortoise. This is my favorite part of the entire Tree of Life though. This walkway right here. This is my bench. I sit here every single time I come to Animal Kingdom. I'll sit here for like 5 minutes and just stare at the Tree of Life. So if you're ever here, you're free to use my chair, but if I show up, please step aside. I also have massive buffalo over here. Another buffalo up here, or a bison. The fish. Then actually, if we look over here, we should be able to see the hidden Mickey. It's switched colors throughout the years, but here we got the buffalo, then we got these three circles right here are actually a hidden Mickey. It used to be greener. It used to look more like moss. So when you would actually be at the entrance of Discovery Island over here, when you look down, you could actually see that hidden Mickey perfectly. It was a really cool hidden Mickey. It's still a cool hidden Mickey, but you just can't see it as well now as you used to be able to. We got the gecko up here. Some more squirrels running around. My favorite one though is still this branch right here is the bottom part of a trunk of an elephant, which is odd because this whole thing's the trunk of a tree. But that's the trunk of an elephant. You can see his tusks coming out, and then his whole body comes here. Here's one of his feet, and his other foot's over here. So the entire section is actually the elephant. But we're gonna wrap this walkthrough up right here. As always, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.